Okay, so we're just going to quickly discuss the end of Mark because Luke is next, and we already discussed that Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John are mostly telling the sequence of events when Jesus was, from the time he was born on some of them, and then till he was crucified and afterwards. But there's only a couple things more I want to mention in Mark. And this is 15 to the end, and till the end, and that is 15:16. And that is, he says, it says, this is after he was crucified. Immediately in the morning, the chief of priests held consultations. Oh, excuse me, no. They bound him immediately in the morning. Okay? And then it says, so a lot of repeat of what's in Matthew, like when he said, my God, why have you forsaken me? When he died, and he cried out. And then in 16, it says, now when the Sabbath was past, so when the Sabbath was past, Mary Magdalene, Mary the mother of James, and Salome brought spices. Whoops. It's coming! Had my neighbor come in quickly. But anyway, so it says, very early in the morning on the first day of the week after the Sabbath, they came to the tomb when the sun had risen. And that's when they found out that Jesus had risen. And then it says, Jesus, this is talking about Jesus now, when he rose early on the first day of the week, he appeared first to Mary Magdalene, out of whom he had cast 7 demons. So this first day of the week is important. It mentions it twice here. The first day of the week is when he rose after the Sabbath. Early in the morning, he appeared to Mary Magdalene on the first day of the week. Oh my gosh, here's the phone. Okay, so anyways, and then it says he appeared first to Mary Magdalene. Remember how he talks about first will be last and last will be first? Before. Okay, this was the one that he cast the 7 demons out of. And after that he appeared in another form to 2 of them as they walked and went into the country. In another form. And when they went and told it to the rest did not believe. And later he appeared to the 11 as they sat at the table, not the 12 disciples, to the 11. And he rebuked their unbelief and hardness of heart because they did not believe those who had seen him after he had risen. Remember when he talks about the hardness of heart and the people who didn't believe him before? And here he's talking to the 11 who also, through their hardness of heart, did not believe. So you can see that we all have sin in our hearts. And that is why, and then he says, he who believes and is baptized will be saved, but he who does not believe will be condemned. So it's important for you to believe in Jesus and to be baptized in the Holy Spirit. Now, people believe that means different things. They're baptized in the water. But like John the Baptist said, I'm going to baptize you in water, but he who comes after me will baptize you in the Holy Spirit. Now, a lot of people feel like this is speaking in tongues, all kinds of different things, healing and all these things. The Holy Spirit gives you what the Holy Spirit gives you. It's possible that you will never speak in tongues, but you're going to find out also in the Bible that is not considered one of the greatest gifts of God. We will read that. But a lot of people do consider it very important. But we'll discuss the Holy Spirit right now it just says to believe in God and to be baptized. So your interpretation of that is yours. Okay, that is the end of Mark. And next will be Luke. Okay, thank you.